What's up, all my spiritual YouTubers? How y'all doing today? I hope you're well. Well, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel's for WoW Oracle for those of you who haven't been here before. So what I'm here to do today for you is I'm here to connect with the sign of Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I am here to do your weekly energy reading. So before I get into it, Gemini, I just want to say happy birthday to those of you Geminis out there who are very early in the sign. Happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday either on the 21st, 22nd, or 23rd. I hope you're enjoying it. I know it's going to be a little different than normal. I know it's not going to be probably as cool as it's been in the past because, you know, we're living from a new norm now. But I hope that it's fulfilling. I hope that you have a happy time. And I hope that it's just a beautiful celebration for whatever it is you're doing. Okay, Geminis? So, before I'm going to get into it here, Geminis, before in the past, I would kind of go up with this whole spiel about how I would do the reading and how it would go. But rather than do that, rather than be all long-winded and shit, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the reading, and I'll explain it as I go. So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today, Geminis, is we're going to be using the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. And we're going to be tapping into Archangel Metatron's energy to see what it is he'd like to talk to you about, to see what it is in your life, on your spiritual path that needs to be brought to attention, to see what it is you need to do to move forward, okay? So, you know, this deck is a beautiful deck made by Amanda Ellis, and she did a great job at channeling Archangel Metatron's energies for each of these specific meanings behind the cards. Now, I originally had bought this card deck for myself. I hold it dear to my heart, but like I've said in the past, I just feel like right now, with the way that we're really tapping into self-awareness, the way that we're really tapping into who it is and what it is we're supposed to do, we really need some more insight, some internal insight, because we're really seeing ourselves in a new light. And we're wondering how to move forward and how to make a better change from what we were before. And this deck, to me, is a beautiful interpretation of just that. So given that said, let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? So Archangel Metatron, what is it you'd like to share with my Geminis this week? My Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of May 17th through May 23rd. What messages that you'd like to share with my Geminis? My Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of May 17th through May 23rd, 2020. Alright, Geminis, so what Spirit would like to talk to you about, what Archangel Metatron would like to talk to you about this week is Silver, Warrior of Light. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful message. So with this, what I feel immediately is that some of my Geminis out there are realizing that you're a light worker. You're realizing that you are put on this planet at this time to do something specific and something special to help bring the world into a new way of being, to help bring the world into a new way of love and light. And I feel that this week you're waking up to that. I feel like a lot of my Geminis are coming out of a deep slumber internally. Their soul's coming out from a deep slumber, and they're realizing that they have some work to do, that you guys have some work to do on this planet at this time. It's almost like you signed up for this before you even got here. You signed up for this, and now you're being awakened to this because your spirit and your soul is ready. Your spirit and soul is ready to really bring about that change, especially with all these, you know, uncertain times we have going on right now. Beautiful, Geminis. Beautiful. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and read what the book says about this card because, like I said, Amanda Ellis did a great job at really channeling Archangel Metatron's messages. So give me 1 second to pull that up. All right, I got it. So it says, you are being asked to be one of Archangel Metatron's warriors of light. To do so will require strength, dedication, compassion, and to always deal in the truth. There are the noble qualities that one who serves the light must master in life on the spiritual path before them. Our world has seen thousands of years of bloodshed where warriors battled against each other, fighting over land, religious faith, and what they deemed right. Now as spiritual warriors, we fight as one. No denominations apply, other than the signature of the human race working for the light. Those who are given their silver sword of truth know that we are all one. It will never be used to harm another, but to wield off and warn the dark that the light is here. It is given to you now to protect and clear the path. It is bestowed on those who have fought battles with their own darkness and have found the light within themselves once more. You have a steady hand and a wise soul, and the light burns bright within you. The sword cuts through all illusion, falsehood, deceit, and denial, and all this is negative, heavy, or tainted by wrongdoing. It highlights those who seek to harm or defame you, and only has power when held by the one it is made for. You have its power now in your hand. Use it wisely. The silver blade must never be used to harm, but instead must act to defend all that is good, honest, and pure. Hence, it also stands for justice and a balancing of karma for anyone or any situation that seeks its energy. The silver full moon often signals a time of completion and a cycle ending and a new one beginning. At such times, invokes the silver ray to purify the past and clear the way for a bright future illuminated by silver's truth and clear direction. You are protected by Archangel Metatron's silver ray at this time. No harm can befall anyone who asks for this light to be within and around them. One who holds the silver sword is never alone, need never fear the dark, and is always safe. Feel that energy now, and allow it to make a difference each day forward as you walk the path of the light warrior you truly are. So, I see that you Geminis are on a totally new spiritual path now. Because, last week your reading was about conquering codependency. Well, I think what's happening here is you've done that work. You've learned that lesson, and you are now being given a new wielded sword so that you can step up independent, step up on your own, and become that person you're meant to be. Really being that warrior of light. What a beautiful energy. What a beautiful energy, Geminis. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull out the tarot. And with the tarot, we are going to be looking at your energy reading for this week. So we'll look at, like the energies to keep you grounded, the energies to be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for you as well as the negative challenges. We'll look at how you can invite those positive energies in as well as how those negative energies could affect you and such, okay? So first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded this week. And what energies are going to help you to be more open. Alright, Spirit. So what energies are going to help to keep my Geminis grounded this week? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? Alright, Gemini. So we have the King of Wands and the Magician card. Interesting. Okay, so as far as those energies to keep you grounded this week, this is about you stepping into a place of vision, understanding how to move forward, seeing and having that foresight necessary inside of you to know that you are meant to step up at this time. You're meant to step up to bring about that change in the world. Because, the King of Wands, that's my natural born leadership card. That's my entrepreneur card. So I feel that some of you Geminis are starting a new spiritual based business. Or maybe you're starting just a new business that's going to bring about that change necessary. Because you're really stepping into your power as a warrior of light. And you're bringing about some new energy into the world right now that's necessary for us to move forward. It's like Spirit has laid upon you a new idea, a new thing, a new situation, and that is so meant for you at this time. And it's meant for you to really grasp a hold of it and not to let it go. It's almost like I see that there's this like silver sword right in front of you, and it's right there, and all around that sword are all these little ideas, all these new little energies. And as soon as you grab that sword, as soon as you wield that sword, all that energy just rushes inside of you. It's going to rush inside of you and bring about all the necessary information, all the things you need to move forward, all that energy, all that information, all that wisdom is going to be downloaded and instilled upon you as soon as you are ready to really step up. So remain grounded in that energy this week. Remain grounded in that knowing that your higher power is stepping in and giving you that next step, that next new way forward. And I'm also feeling for some of my Geminis out there that there might be some Cancer energy around you. There might be someone who's a Cancer, or like just maybe it could be water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But I'm feeling strong Cancer energy around you right now. And that person or that situation is helping you to be so grounded. It's helping you to see that you are worth it, that you are meant for certain things in your life. I am feeling that maybe this person is like a Cancer rising energy, because I'm feeling like a sense of this reading might be a little bit from my Gemini risings. But mainly Gemini sun signs. But like I said, I feel like there's some Cancer energy around you. That's really going to be helping you to be grounded in exactly what's going on in your life. Okay? Now, with this Magician card over here, in the position of the energies to help you be more open this week, look at that. Beautiful. This is about you using your power. This is about you using your skill and really tapping into your resources, tapping into spirit, tapping into this new energy that's coming in for you and taking action. taking action. No longer standing back and waiting, but really stepping into the new you, stepping in and knowing that you're connected. Because if you look at this card, they're wielding that wand and they're in the positions of as above, so below. So that's because you have realized that you truly are connected to everything that there is, and that you have like an immediate doorway. Like you have you have a key to this doorway that really taps you right in to the energy of your higher power. Wielding that sword within your hand, wielding that wand within your hand, and allowing you to move forward. Allowing you to move forward and bringing in these energies of peace and these energies of change and these energies of renewal. So this week, to remain open, come from that place of action. No longer be stagnant. No longer wait. It's like it's time for you to step into your talents. Like in the past, I feel like maybe you really weren't sure what those were. But this week, Spirit's really showing you exactly what your talents are. Exactly what your talents are. And that's going to allow you to move forward, being so much more open to that new energy. Okay? So now what we're going to do, Geminis, is we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as what negative energies could be coming your way. Because, we live in a world of polarity, and we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to know how to best make our way through our weeks, given everything coming our way. Okay? So, Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Geminis this week? And what negative energies are coming their way? All right, so what we have is we have the Hierophant, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I see here that the energies of positivity that are coming in for you this week is the Hierophant card. And that's so beautiful, because that's about you really believing, trusting in your faith, trusting in your beliefs, trusting in your higher powers. That's about you really stepping in to yourself, your true natural self, your natural born leadership skills. It's about you being able to finally identify with the group that works the best for you. It's almost like I said, it's almost like I'm getting this scene in my head of there's these options in front of you. There's all these options in front of you, and you're not quite sure which option to take. You're like, should I go this way? Should I go this way? Should I go this way? Well, this week, what's happening is this sword, this wielded sword that you're holding onto, it is allowing you to see the truth for exactly which direction you should take. And once you touch that direction, once you go in that direction, you're going to realize, wow, I have never felt so connected than I have ever felt in my life. I feel so perfect where I'm at. This is truly meant for me. And I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen for you the moment that you make that choice, the moment that you make that decision in which direction you're meant to go in. You're going to see yourself in a new group of people, a new setting that are going to be so perfectly aligned with your beliefs and perfectly aligned with what it is you believe in, that you're no longer going to be coming from a place of restriction, not being able to speak your truths or believe in your truths. You'll no longer be coming from a place of challenge, but you'll really be able to have this sense of perfect alignment in conforming with who it is you are and staying in your belief system and trusting in what it is you believe in. Okay? Now, on the negative side of things, we have this Five of Cups energy. So, this Five of Cups energy, it has to deal with what am I seeing here? Give me a second. Okay. So there's some things that you need to leave behind. There's some situations, some people, some belongings, something in your life that needs to be left behind. And you're feeling sadness about this. You're feeling a lot of sadness about, letting go of these items because, maybe they made you happy before, or maybe the situation made you happy before. But it's you're realizing finally that, even though it's going to be a hard thing to do, it's time for you to release those things. So you could be coming from a place a little bit of despair this week. Like I said, some sadness. Because you're fearing that when you move on, that you're going to not be able to move on wholly. That you're going to be able, not a holy like in holy there are thou, but holy like WHOLLY. I don't even know, I'm not even sure that's how it's spelled, but you feel like you're like apprehensive. I see that you're apprehensive to release certain things in your life because you're not sure of the feelings of loss and the feelings of regret that might come along with it. And those are the kind of energies that I see that are coming in for you this week in a negative sense. It's like you're feeling a little sadness and a little bit of regret about what needs to fall away. But I feel that you know that it needs to fall away. I feel that you really do know that it needs to fall away. You're just having a hard time with that, okay? So watch for those energies this week, Gemini. Watch for those energies, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to best invite in those positive energies of the Hierophant and how the negative energies of this Five of Cups could affect you. So Spirit, how can my Geminis best invite in this Hierophant energy? And how might they be affected by this Five of Cups energy? Alright, so what we have is we have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. So look at that. So this Eight of Cups perfectly stands in alignment with this Five of Cups. So like what I said is that this week, you know, on the negative side of things, you're feeling regret. You're feeling regret about the things that you need to walk away from. Feeling that it might be too much of a loss and it's really hard for you to move on. But I see immediately with this Eight of Cups energy that if you're ready to step into this new you, if you're ready to really trust in your beliefs, trust in spirit, trust in your higher powers, it is time for you to walk away from what is no longer serving you and take a journey towards something positive, because you are a warrior of light and you wield that sword of truth. You wield that sword of truth, Geminis. It's like I'm getting this King of Swords energy where you're wielding that sword of truth, really moving towards the light, moving towards positivity and bringing about change necessary not only for yourself but for other people. But what that is going to require of you this week, Geminis, is that you walk away from things that are no longer serving you. And that doesn't have to just be people. It could be people, it could be situations, it could be old behaviors, it could be old ways that you acted before in the past, how you treated people, how you looked at things. I just feel that there's a need for you to reassess a lot of areas of your life this week, Gemini, and move away and move forward from those things that are no longer serving you, even though you may feel loss, even though you may feel regret, even though there may be sadness and depression that will kind of overwhelm you for a time. But this is about knowing. This is about knowing that there will be a new stability in your beliefs that are going to help you to conquer the grief of those losses and of those regrets and of the sadness and depression, because you are finally taking the step to walk towards the path that has been laid before you. You're walking towards that path that is being laid before you, really stepping into who it is that you are. Okay? Now, with how this negative energy could affect you this week, we have this Knight of Swords. So, with that Knight of Swords, you know, it could be that, you know, there's some Capricorn energy around you. It could be that you need to release a Capricorn, or it could be that a Capricorn is keeping you held in this space, keeping you held from moving forward. It could also just be some Earth energy, you know, some Earth energy where it's like, you know, it's the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could have those placements in your chart. It might be beneficial for you to look up your natal chart and see where those placements lie, so you can maybe see what's holding you back here. But with this Knight of Swords energy, I feel that if you can continue to come from this place of loss and regret, not being able to move on and make that necessary transition by walking away from what's no longer serving you, what's going to end up happening is you're going to be stuck in a place of scattered thought. You know, it's almost like you're going to be bringing about haste in your life, which isn't going to allow you to come from a place of action. It's not going to allow you to come from a place of action. It's almost like you're going to keep going around this hamster wheel. I just saw that right now in my third eye. Like, I just saw you as a hamster going round and round and round and round on this hamster wheel. Just going round and round and round and round and round, not moving forward, even though there's like a little path right there, right next to the hamster wheel that if you could just take it, just go right to the next. But it's like you're going around and round and round. It's almost like I'm getting this sense of like you're internally talking things over with yourself over and over and over. And what's happening here is you're kind of beating a dead horse. It's like you know the direction you want to go in. You know the direction you want to take your life, but you're still kind of stuck in the past. And that way, the reason why you're stuck in the past, why I say that is because you're not really stuck in the past. You're stuck in the process of thought over things from the past. Maybe it's like you have a lot of choices right now. Like I said, yeah, like I said, I saw a sword with all these things around you, and you just had to like grab it, and all this new energy would come in, you know? And you'd be able to make that right decision. Well, it's like this week you need to take action. Take action towards what it is you want in your life. Because if not, you're going to be coming from this place right here where you're still kind of stuck in the old ways of who you are. Not moving forward. Running around and around and around in that hamster wheel. Not allowing that new energy to flow in. Okay? So now what we're going to do, Geminis, is we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies this week. And how you can best overcome those negative challenges, okay? All right, Spirit, so how can my Geminis benefit from the positive energies this week? And how might they best overcome the negative energies? All right, so we have the Hanged Man. And we have the Justice card. Okay, so... I mean, this Hangman energy... It is beautiful energy in a sense. But it is also an energy of restriction. So, I feel... See, I mean, I almost kind of wish that this would have came this way. This card would have been reversed. But I'm going to go ahead and read it as reversed because that's the energy I'm feeling from it here. So I'm feeling this week, Geminis, that the benefits of these positive energies for you are going to be like you are finally stepping into a place of expansion. It's like you took the time, you restricted yourself for a bit, and you took the time to bring in all that new spiritual knowledge, that new spiritual energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you took that time to let go. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, see, I just talked it right out. I knew it was there. I knew the energy was there. I felt it. I see that this week, the benefits of those positive energies coming in for you is that you're going to finally be able to release what is no longer serving you. Using that sword, that silver sword of truth, that silver sword of light, and cutting through the bullshit in your life and releasing that bullshit whilst being able to see a clear new vision of your path. Because you are a warrior of light. Like I said, meant to do good things, meant to bring in beautiful energies necessary to bring about that change that we need in the world right now, especially given all these uncertain times. So yes, this week, I see that if you can truly believe and trust in your faith, and you can walk away from what's no longer serving you, you will be able to properly let go of any loss, any sadness, any regret, any bereavement that has troubled you and held you back in the past. You will be able to make the sacrifices necessary to move towards the better you, the higher you, really embodying your higher self, tapping into that true source of your soul. Really seeing the Atmakarka of your life. And if you don't know what that means, that just means like what it is, the area of your life that you're supposed to move into, that will be what it is that your soul yearns for in your professional, creative, and spiritual life. Okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we have the Justice card. So, I see that this week, even though things are still going to be a little hard, you're still going to have maybe a little bit of loss, a little bit of regret, a little bit of sadness. You might still be thinking things over and over again like you have in the past. This is about you speaking in fairness to yourself. It's about you coming from a place of compassion for yourself and coming from a place of balance. Now, it could also be that a Libra is going to help you to move away from this. Or it could be that you have some Libra in your chart. Because this is about balance, and Libras are all about balance. So I feel that maybe a Libra is going to be coming in for you, or some Libra energy is going to be coming in for you, Geminis, to help you really balance out the areas of your life that are no longer serving you. Allowing you to really let go of those things and release those things. So you don't have to come from a place of loss or regret anymore, but you can come from a place of action and no longer having haste in your life, or really trusting in your beliefs and moving into and becoming that natural born leader that you're meant to be, bringing about the change necessary in life right now, because you are a warrior of light. So this week, just speak to yourself with truth. Speak to yourself with fairness. And you will have that cause and effect necessary to bring in that sense of spiritual law to help you to release what is no longer serving you and step into the new, which will perfectly serve you and those around you. Okay, Geminis, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at the overall impact of the week with giving all the energies coming your way. So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for my Geminis this week, for the week of May 17th through May 23rd, 2020? All right, Gemini, so what we have is we have the Chariot. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, so the Chariot is all about your purpose in life. It's about you bringing purpose and meaning into every area of your life. And I see that right now. What's welling up inside of you is exactly that. Your true purpose, your soul mission this lifetime is really rising up into my Geminis this week, giving you the self-confidence you need to move forward, to no longer come from a place of loss and regret and sadness, but really letting go of all of that and trusting in your higher power and doing it with confidence and determination. So this week, please, Geminis, please wield this sword of light. Become the warrior of light you're meant to be, and do it with confidence and do it with determination. Even if you're not sure exactly what direction you're meant to go in, it's like you just taking that action right now. Taking that action no matter what direction it is. No matter what direction it is that you're taking, just go. Go. No longer waiting, no longer holding back, but really grasping a hold of something, and letting it refill your life with beautiful energy, no longer having you come from a place of stagnancy, but no longer waiting and really moving forward into something, whatever it is, because your soul is really yearning for that. Your soul is yearning to be nourished. And that's what's coming in for you this week. That's going to truly nourish your soul, is your true purpose, your true meaning. So I see that the overall impact this week is that a lot of my Geminis out there are going to be really enlightened and awakened, and your true purpose is going to be finally illuminated in your life, so you know which way to go. And this week, what I ask of you, what I implore you to do, what Spirit implores you to do is go. Go. Stop waiting. Go. It's time. It's time. Do it. And do it now. Do it for yourself and do it for others. Okay, Geminis? So, wow. What a beautiful reading. Those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. I hope you were open to their energies. If it did, please comment below. Let me know what it is you're doing in your life. Let me know what direction it is you're going in. I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear about it. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to like, click, subscribe, so that you can see when my new content comes out. Okay? And please share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear this. Any Geminis out there, or anybody that you feel needs to see this energy and tap into this energy. Because we're all warriors of light. We are all warriors of light, meant to bring about light, to really break away from the darkness. Okay? So, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel, Wild Oracle. I just want to say thank you to all my Geminis for being with me in this space today, for allowing me to connect with your energies. Like I said, I hope you are open to the messages. And I just want to say, I'll see you guys next week, okay? Namaste. Much love from me to you.